Alright, the hot dogs were good, but let's be real, this was the main event. Time to break into these guys.
Wait, is that the sound of a cinnamon bun can?
Yeah.
I love cinnamon bun cans. I have a collection. Well, see you later.
Good talk. I decided to cook some hot dogs for dinner, so I'm going to start a little fire and do a mini cookout. I'm not just cooking hot dogs though. We did this thing in Maine a couple years ago when we went on a camping trip up there. And so what I'm going to do, you might think you do s'mores for dessert. I'm going to cook cinnamon rolls on a skewer. It's going to be delicious. Mama said there'd be days like this, there'd be days like this. My mama said there'd be days like this, there'd be days like this. My mama said. I tried to vlog around dinner time, but the sky was getting dark. I tried to eat by the fireside, but my fire wouldn't spark. Yeah. Mama said there'd be days like this, there'd be days like this. My mama said. Mama said there'd be days like this, there'd be days like this. My mama said. And so I tried to toast a cinnamon bun over an open flame. It turned out a little smoky, and then I spilled the glaze. But I don't worry, 'cause mama said there'd be days like this, there'd be days like this. My mama said. Mama said there'd be days like this, there'd be days like this. My mama said. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. There you go. I'd say that kind of sums up how this day went. Things were just not really clicking around dinner time. I want to just jump into Proverbs chapter 11. There was one verse that caught my attention. It was verse 24. It says, "One gives freely, yet grows all the richer. Another withholds what he should give, and only suffers want." I was kind of just breezing past this verse for a couple times. I read the chapter several times today, and I was just looking at different verses, but this one ended up kind of catching my attention just a couple minutes ago, really. And I was thinking about how Jesus is somebody who gave freely. Like in Romans chapter 5, verse 8, it says, "But God shows his love for us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us." And then it goes on to say in verse 17 how we can receive this free gift of righteousness, the free gift of Jesus' righteousness. And so Jesus, he freely gives his life, he died for us, he gives us his righteousness. And then what is the verse, the Proverbs chapter, verse 24 says? "One gives freely, it grows all the richer." Well, if you jump over to Philippians chapter 2, verses 9 and 10, it says, this is what it says about Jesus. "Therefore God has highly exalted him and bestowed on him the name that is above every name, so that at the name of Jesus every knee should bow, in heaven and on earth and under the earth, and every tongue confess that Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of God the Father." So Jesus freely gives his life and his righteousness to us, and now he is exalted in heaven, and he is rich with the name above every other name, that at the name of Jesus every tongue should bow, every tongue confess that Jesus is Lord, and to the glory of God the Father. I just kind of like breezed by that verse at first in Proverbs, but then just literally in the past 10 minutes, like that all just started kind of, I just like suddenly made those connections, and that was really cool. Okay, this is a very important process. You twist the packaging and you remove the dough. When the dough is flattened, you wrap it around the skewer and then you bake.
Falls off sometimes.
Oh no! I dropped it right on the floor.